Student and teacher, hand in hand, cutting, slicing, packaging, stamping. Learning is what's happening here in the Louisiana Tech Meat Lab.
This is a hands-on learning experience that they get from coming to the meat lab.
Gorden Reger runs the meat lab on the south campus of Louisiana Tech. He says this lab is a training ground for students pursuing much more than a job in the world of animal science.
It incorporates all the students. So we have forestry students, ag education students, animal science, pre-veterinarian students. They get to cut meat, they get to feel how muscles are being, how they feel when you go to cut and do surgeries. Ag education students get to learn the anatomy parts so that they can teach their FFA classes and ag classes that they're going to be teaching. That's what I like to see. I like to see these students get in here, get their hands on, get that time in here built up so that they have that to work with when they go out. They also get the availability to work with people they like.
And that's what attracted Truett Bankston. In fact, he changed his major to pre-vet after spending time here on the South Campus.
And it really made me want to switch. I enjoyed the people out here a lot more. The farm, the faculty and staff here and students, all it's a family. They uplift you.
Bankston says he's learning more than just how to cut up this steer.
I'm learning a lot. It's not as much about the meat, but I'm learning how the real world is on the cutting floor if I make a mistake, because I'm only 6 months into this. I know that he might be upset, but he's not going to get mad at me. So it's a safe environment to learn how to make these cuts, and I'm going to be able to learn from that mistake.
Students also use the space for research to help the producers back on the farm. Molly Dickens is another pre-vet student working on a team analyzing the animals that come in and the meat that goes out. She says it's all about helping the farmers raise better livestock.
Okay, what did y'all do to get these steers to 18 months? What kind of feed did you put them on? How long they've been on and off of feed? And we like to look at grain because grain helps make a really good carcass and a really good quality grade. And we're seeing what people are doing right and what people are doing wrong, and generally trying to just give an overall idea of what's gonna create the best product for our producers.
We're trying to get information that we can give back to the producers so that they can take back to their consumers who are buying these products and say, all right, we got a 1,000-pound animal. This is how much, approximate meat you're going to get off of it. This is how much, what it maybe grades out, so that they can use that as a tool to promote themselves and promote the industry.
Funding for the Louisiana Tech Meat Lab comes mostly from the patronage of alumni and farmers and ranchers. And you can support the student workers and their education on the South Campus by buying from the farm store on campus or having your animals processed there. But fair warning, they are scheduling many months in advance since the rise in demand after the COVID-19 pandemic last year.